Hi there, this is Jerry Alexa from ProSitetorials, and welcome to this video. In this video we are going to learn how you can get massive amounts of followers on Twitter. In my previous video I explained how you could do this in Pinterest, so if you want to learn more about that, simply go to the description from this video and click on the link so you can watch my previous video. Today it's all about Twitter. And Twitter is one of the oldest social networks out there and really has a huge community. So that means it's always a good way for you to get some traffic from Twitter to your new or even older website. Anyway, if you still don't have an account with Twitter, it's really easy. You go to twitter.com. You can see over here the URL. So you go to twitter.com and register an account with them. Once you log in, you simply go to this small icon that you see over here. You click on it. And you go to settings. On settings you can change the information that you see on the section of account. You can also change other information that you can see over here, password and so on. And probably you want to change the design, which is you need to click over here on design. And as you can see over here, you can change the layout for your profile. In this case I'm just going to leave the one that I had. And I'm just going to press Save Changes. Okay, so once you have an account, the next part is to start getting followers. So you can actually receive some traffic to your new website or even old website. So let's go back to home. And actually this account that I'm using, it's an old account. I no longer use this account. As you can see, at the moment I have 3,000 and more followers in this account. Actually, I used to have more followers, but since I haven't used this account for quite some time now, a few people have actually unfollowed me. Anyway, for you to actually get this amount or even more, using the strategy that I'm going to talk about, it will only take a few months. However, I must remind you that when it comes to Twitter, it's always harder than for you to get followers than, for example, Pinterest. Because Twitter has more restrictions when it comes to the number of people that you can follow each day. So if you actually follow way too many than you are supposed, probably your account may get banned, and you certainly don't want that. So try to follow always between 200 and 300 people per day and not more than that. And talking about that, that's exactly the strategy that we're going to talk about today. Because if you want to get massive amounts of followers to one of your accounts, the trick is simply to follow people. That's really the easiest way for you to get massive amounts of followers. Because by following people, there's always a small percentage of those people that will actually follow you back. Usually it's between 10 or more percent of people that will always follow you back. But you really don't want to follow any kind of people. You want to follow people that belong to your niche. And the great thing about Twitter is Twitter works basically for any kind of niche. Because it's something where you basically just rate tests. It's not like Pinterest where you need to be in a niche that has great images. Twitter is really different when it comes to that, and that's one of the greatest things about Twitter. So the thing is about following people, as I said previously. Anyway, you can follow people just by using Twitter, but the thing that I like to use is another platform called TweetPie. I use this platform just because it's easier for me to actually follow people. So you want to go to tweetpie.com, as you can see over here. In this case, I'm just going to use the free option, but if later on you actually like it, you can get the premium option that they have, and this way you will get some extra features. So let's log in. I'm just going to press login, and I'm going to use login via Twitter. And this will log in into my account, as you will see. So once I log in, I can see the number of followers that I have, the number of people that I am actually following, and so on. Okay, so I want to find people, an account that belongs to my niche. So this account is about dating tips for men. So I'm going to write in the search box dating tips for men. So for example, if you're in cooking, it would be cooking, or if you are in salsa dancing, you would write salsa dancing, and you would search for profiles that belong to that niche. because as I said before, you want to follow people that belong to your niche, because if they are following another profile that is in your niche, then very probably they will also be interested on the content that you have on your Twitter profile and also on your website. Okay, so over here you can see a few options, and I'm going to check one and see if they have a good number of followers. As you can see, this one has 4,000 and more people following this account, so this is a good number. And this is a profile that belongs to Dating Tips for Men, as you can see. So you could go over here and click on followers and simply start following people that are already following this account. As you can see, you simply start following. But the trick now is to use TweetPie. So what I'm going to do is simply copy over here the name of this profile. I'm just going to copy it. I'm going back to my TweetPie account. I'm going to click on this first option that says follow followers. And on the small search box, I'm just going to paste that profile name. So I'm just going to press now search. And this way I'm able to see all of the people that are already following this profile. Now I'm just going to add a filter, which is a really great thing. I'm going to add a filter because I want to filter people that are actually not active on Twitter, because it's really a waste of time of following people that haven't at least tweeted for like a month or more. It's just wasting your time. So I'm going to go last tweeted, and over here I'm going to add 15 days. That means that anyone who hasn't tweeted for 15 days or more won't be displayed over here. So this is a way for you to separating people that are actually not active on Twitter. So now I'm just going to press follow. And actually this over here you can see that's already followed, so I'm going to try the first page and see. Okay, this ones I still haven't followed, so I'm just going to start following these people. I'm going to the next page, and as I said, you really need to be careful when it comes to this. You don't want to follow too many people, or you risk your account from getting banned by Twitter, and you certainly don't want that. So each day try to follow about 200 to 300 people. Sometimes when you start having more followers, you can also start following more people to your account. So basically you could do this for any other niche. As you can see, it's really simple. You just do this and eventually people will start following me back. So I will actually get people that are really interested in my content because they're already following a profile that belongs to my niche. So you could also do it for cooking, basically the same thing. Let me see. Let's see over here, cooking channel, and you can see it really has a huge amount of followers. So you would just copy this over here, the name of this profile, go to the dashboard, and basically do the same thing, and just start following people. And this is really the best way for you to start building a huge amount of followers to your profile. It's really this way, and it's really simple. Also, the other thing that you should do is start always, at least every single day, you should post a few tweets. This could be between 4 or 5 tweets. This way you keep the people that are actually following your account engaged in your content. Don't also spam every single tweet that you do. You start spamming links to one of your posts and so on. Nobody likes that. Try to put, you could put, for example, a few quotes and so on. I'm going to actually show to you what I've actually wrote over here. So as you can see, for my dating niche, I actually wrote over here a few quotes that I found interesting, and sometimes I just put a few links to some content that I have in my website. But don't try to always spam links and links and links, because what happens is people won't like it, and many times they will actually unfollow your account just because you're constantly spamming links. So try to put quotes. You could put tips and advice, and always try to do that at least 4 or 5 times per day, and you will see that you will quickly start building a huge amount of followers to your account. So that is all for this video. Please subscribe or leave a comment in the section below. You can also always share it with your friends. It might actually be really helpful for them if they are having trouble in getting followers to their Twitter account. So that is all for now. Stay tuned with ProSci Tutorials, and bye.